want to say welcome to all of you. It's so good to see all of you here. And we've got beautiful sunshine and spring, finally. Yay, everybody clap. As I hope many of you guys know, my name is Barb Nauta, and I am honored and very blessed to be the Executive Director to your Gaines Chamber of Commerce. As you know, as always, we've got a lot of exciting information to share with you guys today. As you know, the Gaines Chamber of Commerce is dedicated to fostering growth and development of your chamber businesses to enrich your community. We are and will continue to be member and solution focused, working with integrity to positively impact each and every one of you, our chamber businesses and your community families. Let's talk a little bit about some of our 2025 community goals. I know in December we touched base on these as well, but just to let you know what we're continuing to work on for you guys. We always are going to work on gaining new chamber member businesses to expand your networking community. I am working on distributing, we printed 1,500 copies of the new business directory, and I am distributing them everywhere. So if your business needs some of these directories, please just let me know. We've got an exciting news for you guys this year. We have increased every year our scholarship program. This is amazing. We are presenting 11 scholarships to our community students on June 10th at the Luncheon, thanks to all of you. We hope that you can join us to celebrate. We also, at this particular luncheon, we will be talking a little bit about, or we will be honoring businesses for business awards. So I'm going to share some information about the Business Award Program as well with you today. As always, we are continuing just to work diligently to increase community awareness to each and every one of your businesses. We hope to increase involvement with all of the community businesses. And we just really hope that we have captured all of the requests that you have to successfully promote your business and help it to thrive. If there's anything that we can do for you, please just let us know. So let's talk a little bit about the Business Awards. We want to thank our Business Award Committee lead, Keith Harris from Stonehenge, Lori Lemke from the Gaines Charter Township, and Mike Nitz from ServPro of Southeast Grand Rapids for assisting with these awards this year. We need your help. Please email me, barb@gaineschamber.org, your 2025 Business Award nominations. The nominations for our chamber businesses and business owners. These are for people that demonstrate outstanding personal character, community involvement, and business leadership. We've got 3 awards: Business Owner of the Year, Business of the Year, and the Outstanding Person of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award. Please send us your nominations, and our committee will review the details and then choose the winners. We ask that the nominations arrive to us by May 24th, and the Business Award winners will be awarded at our June 10th luncheon. So think about it and get that information over to us. Let's talk about some of the events. They are also on your table card. I always try to update these events for you. Please scan the QR code, go to the calendar, and register for each one of these events. As you know, we talked about our next luncheon, June 10th, Scholarship and Business Award. We've got a luncheon September 9th, and then December 9th will be the Pine Rest Giving Tree Luncheon. We've got our scholarship golf outing. That's coming up June 23rd at the Stonewater Country Club. There is a new flyer that we're creating right now, and we'll get that sent out to you guys. What we'd ask is if you could post that flyer at your place of business. The more golfers we get, the more fun we get to have, and the more scholarships we get to have for next year. Gaines Movie in the Park is August 22nd. We are currently working on the movie selection for this fun family event. We partner with the Gaines Charter Township and also the Kent District Library. We hope to have the action figures there. That was so much fun, and the face painting and food trucks for this year as well. Our Luminary Walk is December the 6th. Again, this was a huge event for us. There was over 300 community members that attended this event, so we are going to have it again this year at the Prairie Wolf Park, December the 6th. We've got March Madness is tomorrow with multi-chamber events. April 22nd is hosted by the Consumer Credit Union, the AI Seminar, and Wayland Chamber is hosting that event as well. Connected Chamber Women's Event. We are hosting it. Gaines is hosting the Connected Chambers Women's Event this year. It will be here at the Pine West Posthumus Center. We ask all of you business ladies, please sign up and register for a sponsored table. They go very, very, very quickly. So please join us on that event. We've got a new event. It's a multi-chamber, May 28th. It's going to be at the Bay Point Boathouse Villa. And you can stay and enjoy their live entertainment, but it's going to be multi-chamber. So again, a chance for you guys to mix and mingle at that event. Of course, we've got our other speed networking and all of those events. But again, the more you guys attend these events, the more relationships you're building to build and grow your business. And that's why we've got these events there. I would ask the Gaines Chamber members, please come to these multi-chamber events. This is why we have them out there, and I would love to see each one of you guys at these events. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Scott Yockey, and he's going to talk about our new program.
Morning, everybody. I originally had 15 slides, but they said I wasn't interesting enough, so we condensed it down. I'm gonna make this quick. With the chamber and what Barb was touching on, we want to really focus on supporting our members. That is why we are here, and part of that supporting is networking. And what Barb alluded to, we're constantly trying to grow the chamber, because when we grow the chamber and we grow our networks, we're also able then to grow the community. And when we're able to grow the community and we're able to support the businesses that are within the chamber directly, it's a cycle, and it just keeps building upon itself. And so to help with that, one of the things that we are starting is the Growing Gains campaign. We are going to ask you to look through your Rolodex, look through your address book, and see what other businesses, business leaders, business owners do you know that are similar to you? Or thinking of how the chamber has helped you, what businesses who aren't members could we potentially help as well? And if we haven't helped you the way that you would want or thought that we should, please tell us. Please find a board member and tell us what we can do better. We are not going to be closed off to constructive criticism. For me, you can tell me all of the negative things because you can't hurt my feelings, trust me. So what that looks like is, as you think of it, please talk us up. And then if you could, make a warm introduction to Barb or myself or another board member. And if they're a good fit and we bring them on board, what we're going to do is we want to reward you guys or say thank you with a $50 gift card to another chamber member business. So, for example, Family Fare or Meijer, those are a couple of the big ones that we know, and we understand that this might be somewhat retail focused, but if you are a B2B, business to business member, and you want to offer other businesses within the chamber a gift card, what we would like you to do is, for a new community member, they have to sign up as a community member or higher. If you look at our membership offering on the website, if they sign up for a new community membership, we would like to give you a $50 gift card to another business in the chamber. So, if you would like to put your business on that list, if you could take out your cell phone, scan that QR code, fill out the quick form, let us know that you're interested and who to contact to buy those gift cards. We're going to send out a list anytime we get a referral, and they then get to pick the gift card of their choice, and we want to try and keep this within the chamber as much as possible and try and support your businesses as well. So if you guys can help us with bringing in new clients and new members, we would like to try and help you as well, either directly or indirectly with helping the chamber, growing it, and creating more networking opportunities for you. Any questions? I only see 3 people fell asleep. That's better than the last time I was up here. Perfect.
Thank you so much. Scott Yockey is our president for the 2025 year. Thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate that. All right, let's meet our 2025 Gaines Chamber Board of Directors. We just cannot thank these awesome members enough for their amazing commitment to our business community throughout this year. April Moyer from Moyer Real Estate Group. Brent Springblood from Farm Bureau Insurance, the Springblood Agency. James Clark, Holtz Jepson Physical Therapy. Scott Yockey from Hydros. Tracy Pierce, Commonwealth Senior Living. And then we've got Rena Sperlin from Chick-fil-A South. Mike Nitz, Serve Pro Southeast Grand Rapids. Lori Lemke from the Gaines Charter Township. We've got Sarah Whistler from Carbon 6. And James Clark from Holtz Jepson Physical Therapy. Kevin Schaff from Schaff Law. I believe that is everyone. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Before we introduce Jalen McCoy, I am going to introduce you to Jeff Bilesma. He's our community officer, and he'd like to say just a couple words.
Thanks, Barb. So I'm Deputy Jeff Bilesma. I'm the community officer for Gaines Township. Real quick, I just wanted to throw a date out there for everyone. On August 5th, the first Tuesday in August, will be National Night Out. Sorry. So I want to give the chamber the first dibs at getting a table out to that event. So if you're interested, please sign up right at the registration table. There'll be a form up there that says National Night Out. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, you guys. I also need to introduce you to our newest Gaines Chamber member, Lori Geyer from the other. She's right over there. She's helping our team this year. We're excited to have her with us. All right, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Jalen McCoy from Experience GR. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for having me. My name is Jalen McCoy. I'm the Marketing Partnership Manager for Experience Grand Rapids. I just want to start by telling you a little bit about Experience Grand Rapids. We are the official destination marketing organization for Grand Rapids and Kent County. Our goal is to share our exceptional community by sharing Grand Rapids and Kent County with the world. We want to be the must-experience destination in the Midwest. A DMO is also known as a Convention and Visitors Bureau. We're a nonprofit organization, so we primarily make up our funding through the hotel assessment tax in Kent County. That's how we provide the bulk of our budget. And then we have a very small portion that's funded through partnerships as well. We have 3 internal teams at Experience Grand Rapids. We have our marketing team, which I sit on. We have our sales and services team. So they're going to be out selling the convention center, meeting space, helping getting people to book overnight hotel rooms in Grand Rapids for business. The marketing team, we really focus on the leisure side of travel, and we supplement all of our sales team's efforts. We have over 35 full-time employees at Experience Grand Rapids, and we also run the kiosk at the airport, where the information center, so we have 17 part-time people there as well. Now, before I tell you how we're kind of marketing and attracting visitors to our area, I want to kind of give you a little bit of data and insight so you can understand exactly what we're doing. In 2023, we had 21.4 million visitors to Kent County, which is super phenomenal. I like to say that we've had a really successful rebound from the pandemic, that we were very stable and very fortunate in the fact that people wanted to come back to Grand Rapids. They wanted to experience our destination again, especially for us not being a resort destination, which we're the first to come back prior to after the pandemic. We were very up there with some of our other organizations as well. We also spent over $1.9 billion in the economy. So that's when they're coming here, that's the money that they're spending when they're in the destination. So when they're booking their hotel, when they're shopping, when they're visiting our local attractions, when they're visiting our restaurants. So that's how much money is getting poured back into our economy from travel. A little bit more about our visitors. So we see a nice even spread across all 4 seasons in Kent County. So obviously we all know that we have beautiful summers and people love to come spend their time on the lake and enjoy the beautiful weather, but we really see even travel all across 4 destinations, with our summer just being slightly higher than our January through like March months, which is super exciting for us because that means we have something to offer for everyone throughout the year, which kind of drives them to want to come back. We also see really great regional travel in our area, and we've started to see some of our other markets like California, Florida. We're starting to see people come and visit from those destinations as well. A little bit more about our visitors. They stay an average of 1.5 nights when they're in Kent County. And the largest portion of them are actually going to be repeat visitors. So for us, that's very exciting because once they've come to Grand Rapids, they're bought in, essentially. They want to continue to come back. They want to come back and see what else we have to offer and spend their dollars here locally. Year over year, we have seen that jump, so we've seen it jump from 62 to 67%. This is a really good indicator that they're enjoying their time here and looking forward to their next trip. I wanted to share kind of the top 10 things that visitors do while they are in market, what we would like to say. So shopping is like the number one thing. So obviously when people go on vacation, what do? You want to go buy souvenirs and gifts for your family so you can make them all jealous for when you go back home, be like, look at everything that I did and I bought you a little piece of Grand Rapids back home with you. Sightseeing is also a big one. So whether they're visiting our hiking trails, they're visiting our local museums and attractions, they want to experience what the destination has to offer. Obviously bars, nightclubs, our local outdoors. A lot of these top visitor things that they do when they come to our destination help influence the promotions and the programs that we run at Experience Grand Rapids. I wanted to share this visual representation of what kind of our destination marketing efforts look like. So essentially you can see there's a lot that goes into it, with our website being the trunk of the tree essentially. For us, we want to drive engagement to our website because that's where our partners are going to find most of the benefits, but we want to essentially be the hub for all of the information in Kent County. So when a visitor's coming here, they know that they can visit experiencegr.com and they're going to get trusted and reliable information about things to do, places to visit, and things that they can see while here. And we obviously could not do this work without our amazing partners, obviously like the Gaines Township Chamber. So experiencegr.com, obviously I mentioned that was kind of the trunk of our tree. So you saw that our website is very important to us, but it also drives most of our efforts back to us. So in 2024, we saw 2.9 million active users, and maybe even more importantly, we saw 2.8 million engaged users, which means that they're not just coming to our website and bouncing right back off. They're coming to our website, they're clicking, they're scrolling through, they're wanting to see what we have to offer, which means there's more eyes on our partners, there's more eyes on our local businesses and our attractions, so then they're figuring out exactly what they want to do, which then kind of relates into trip planning. We saw about 46% increase in our sessions in 2024 over our 2023 users, which is super exciting because that means that the value that we're putting into our website, that they're noticing, that they're currently engaging with it. Now our promotions, I like to say this is like the baby of my job. This is everything that I pour into everything that I do. We run several different programs at Experience Grand Rapids. So the Beer City Brusader Passport Program, we run all of the Beer City USA marketing efforts for the county. So the Passport Program, if you didn't know, it is a downloadable app that you can get into your phone, and the breweries in Kent County decide to participate in this. There's a check-in code that you can go, and once you visit 8 local breweries, you get a free t-shirt, and then you are considered an actual Brusader. We actually coined the term, it's trademarked, so we own it. So no other destination's able to have Brusader, and we think that's really unique to our destination. And beer travel is something that our economy sees. We did a study in 2019 to talk about the effects of beer tourism and is it actually driving people to our destination, and it is. And we take surveys, we pull the data for the Beer City Brusader Passport Program, and people are coming to experience our breweries and our beer destination. But we know that we're so much more than just Beer City USA. We're also a craft beverage capital as well. So Flights of Flavor is our newest program that we put together. It's a food and beverage flight program. Now when you think of flights, you think of beer flights, but Flights of Flavor is so much more than that. It truly is a representation of everything that Grand Rapids and Kent County has to offer in terms of food and beverage. We have everything from an ice cream flight from Love's, to a pizza flight from Mitten Brewing, to countless beer flights. We have coffee and tea flights from local participants. And for one thing that we're really proud of is that not only do our restaurants opt to participate in this and create unique flights that draw people to their place of business, but we also offer a grant opportunity for our businesses to get involved in Flights of Flavor. So for us, we're pouring back into the community to be able to provide some monetary value to where we're able to give back so they can buy the flight boards, they can buy the presentation wear. Some of our other programming, we have Cider Week GR, so very excited for that. Those dates are going to be May 9 through 17, 2025, so it's a 9-day celebration talking about the cider scene here in Kent County. Grand Rapids in Kent County is known as a hub for apples. If you didn't know, we have the Fruit Ridge here in West Michigan that's going to be right by Sparta, which is super exciting. But it's a 9-day festival with lots of events and activities planned all around it, along with GlintCap, which is the Great Lakes International Festival for Cider. So it tracks cideries from all across the world, and they compete against each other in a cider competition, which is super exciting. And then they close off, Cider Week with a cider festival at Rosa Parks Circle, where you're able to go and try, different local ciders as well as some of those international ciders as well. So it's a fun and great opportunity that I hope you're going to be looking forward to, and it's also a great way to celebrate our ag tourism scene and the agriculture that we have here in Kent County. Now, a little bit beyond some of our food and beverage programming, we do have the GR Attendee Exclusives program. This is a deals and discount program that we offer to our convention attendees, essentially. So it's a way to provide a small deal or discount similar to a show your badge program. When you travel for business, we just put everything into a digital pass. That way we can collect the metrics, we can see how well it's doing, we can see what deals and discounts are being offered. And this is a free program that we offer to our local businesses in Kent County. Now, we all know the convention center is downtown, but we are seeing that our attendees are extending their stay, either adding days on or before or after their trips to Grand Rapids, and they're starting to explore more of the destination. And as we've seen before, most of our visitors are repeat, so once they start to experience the downtown, they're starting to expand their reach and where they want to go. So just kind of a small way to kind of get them into our local businesses and, again, putting their money back into our economy. We also have Attraction Pass GR. Right now it is known as Culture Pass GR. It is our 3-day arts and cultural program. We're actually going through a brand new brand refresh. So in the next 2 weeks, you'll actually see it transformed into Attraction Pass GR. This is kind of a way for us to engage our visitors. So it's a one-stop shop, but is what I would like to call it, to buy their attraction pass. Then they would get entrance to all the local attractions essentially here in Kent County. So it's just a way for us to kind of drive business and support our local attractions. And we all know that it can be sometimes a little frustrating when you're trying to find out, where do I buy tickets here, where do I buy tickets there? So to provide an easy and accessible way for them to get all of their admissions in one spot. And then finally, we have Restaurant Week GR. We just celebrated its 15th anniversary. This past year, we had over 75 local participating businesses spread out across Kent County, which is super exciting for us. Paired with Restaurant Week GR, for every check-in to a participating location, we donate $1 to the GRCC Sekia Institute for Culinary Education. So we give back to our community and to our students to ensure that not only are they going to school here, but once they've graduated, they're going to want to stay in our community. They're going to want to find a job here. So then at that point, they know that Grand Rapids cares about them and we're giving back. I also want to talk a little bit about our Pure Michigan partnership. Pure Michigan has brought back its kind of partnership initiatives. So we have a dollar for dollar matching campaign. So every dollar that we put into our Pure Michigan partnership, they're doubling so our dollar goes a lot farther. So they're doubling that kind of campaign and partnership. We're super excited because obviously with the cutbacks that we've seen at Pure Michigan, we're really excited to have them bring back this portion of their partnership program. And so for us, we are hoping that the partnership will drive awareness, increase bookings across Kent County, and expand our reach in multicultural markets. We're really focused on the Chicago, Detroit, and Indianapolis markets, while their campaigns are going to be much larger on a national reach. So we're really excited to kind of get both of those benefits between us and Pure Michigan. Now, I'd love to talk a little bit about our e-newsletter marketing. So we have a couple of different campaigns and facets that we do for e-newsletters. We have our Friends of Experience Grand Rapids. This is aimed at our community partners in leadership, just to kind of share some updates that are happening within the community and what we're doing at Experience Grand Rapids to support our local communities and our businesses. We also have our travel link, which is going to be our leisure-focused campaign and e-newsletter. So people are able to subscribe to that. They can figure out what's going in and happening around Kent County. So we normally share like fun events, like One World of Winter, art prize dates, and we normally send this out once a quarter so people can start to plan their trips well in advance. And then we also have the Beer City Insider. Obviously, I mentioned that beer tourism is a big thing for our community, so we wanted to make sure that we had a touch point to where we're able to stay engaged and talk to those beer and craft beverage enthusiasts to give them updates on what's happening in our industry and exciting things that are coming. Our calendar events. This is our #1 visited portion of our website. I always say if you're a business that hosts a local event that's going to be geared towards tourism and going to want to draw people, add it to our calendar events. It's free. It's a free resource. You don't need to be a paid partner to be able to do so, but we do see over 1.9 million views each year annually and at least 19,000 page views daily to our calendar events because people want to know, what can I do when I'm coming into town? as a resident, what's happening this weekend? What can I do? What are some fun things that I can be engaged in while I'm in Kent County? So our calendar events is definitely, I would like to say, the #1 tool and resource. And our social team does a great job. Anything that's featured on our calendar events, they normally do like a monthly roundup of events, and they feature that on our social channels as well. I want to talk a little bit about our accessible tourism efforts. We're in the process of a grant through MEDC to where we are able to provide different business opportunities for accessible tourism. So we're really focused on education, information, and marketing. So the educational portion, we're hosting classes and seminars for our local partners to talk about what does accessible tourism look like for you and your business. How can you engage in it? Accessible tourism is an untapped market essentially, because it's not always at the forefront of people's minds. So we want to make sure that we're giving our partners to know what does it take for your business to actually be accessible? What should you be doing to market to accessible travelers? And then we're also working on information. So we're working with Disability Advocates of Kent County to catalog accessibility features and attractions in our area. So we're collecting that information. We're going to be a hub and host that information on our website. So someone who is looking for accessible information or they have accessible needs when they're visiting Kent County, we're going to be a reliable resource so they know where they can find that. We've also been partnering with a platform called Wheel the World, which is a travel platform similar to like Expedia or Booking.com that's aimed towards accessible travel, where it talks specifically about what each attraction, restaurant, or hotel has to offer in terms of accessibility. So it creates a transparent experience for our travelers that are coming to our destination. And then marketing. We're just about ready to launch our new phase of what I would call this project. So our marketing campaign with Wheel the World will actually be launching later this week. So keep your eyes peeled on our social media channels. Along with our YouTube, we'll be launching a brand new commercial, some digital ads. So we're super excited to showcase, what actually accessible travel looks like. You can see the information on the website. You can learn about it in education, but now we can actually showcase what it looks like when it's in full service, essentially. So we're super excited. We had a couple of influencers hosted last October that were stars in our commercial, and they live and breathe accessibility, essentially. They got to experience the destination firsthand and what we had to offer, and then we were able to collect data and video footage for that. So we're super excited to showcase that starting this week. And then on May 15th, we'll have our annual Toast the Town event. This is our annual luncheon celebrating the hospitality and tourism industry. And this year, we're actually going to be talking about accessible travel and our efforts in the accessibility realm. So we're super excited to kind of feature that there as well. I did just want to mention our marketing partnership program. I did talk about it briefly at the beginning. I am the marketing partnership manager, so our partnerships are $250 annually. That gets you the premium listing and all the bells and whistles on our website. I would always love to talk about partnership with any businesses that think it would be a great fit. And if not, I would just love to know who you are regardless. That my door is always open, and I love to have those conversations because we got to know who the players are to be able to talk about you. And then I did want to talk a little bit about some development happening in our community. We have an amphitheater that's going up, so the Acrisure Amphitheater that's currently underway and under construction. We're super excited to have some new assets in our community. The Amway Soccer Stadium will be breaking ground hopefully in the next couple of months. So we'll have that new asset, just in time. So the next couple, 3 to 5 years for Grand Rapids and Kent County is super exciting. So not only are we getting all these new assets for the amphitheater, the soccer stadium, we also have the river restoration as well, which we're very passionate about. We are excited to bring, whitewater sports back into the area, canoeing, kayaking, making the river safe and accessible for all. And we know that's going to be a great asset to really talk about everything that we have to offer outside of beer, outside of museums and attractions, talk about the natural beauty of our city and county. And then I would just love to invite you all to stay connected with us. Please follow our social channels, stay along. If you're interested in subscribing to any of our newsletters to stay in the action, please let me know. But yeah, that is all I have for you today. And I'm obviously gonna be around, so if you have any questions or you wanna chat further, please find me after. I'm always happy to have the conversation.
All right, another round of applause for Jalen McCoy. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Steve Morrow from the Riverbank Run.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Steve Morrow, and I am the Operations Director for the Amway Riverbank Run. I've been involved with the Riverbank Run since 2001 when I started as a volunteer, working at Old Kent Bank at that time, right during the transition to Fifth Third. And 3 years ago, I was approached to take over the Operations Director role, and I never looked back. Did a 180 from banking into event management, and now I'm doing the Riverbank Run and the fireworks downtown Grand Rapids, the Santa Parade, all kinds of event management things that I never thought I would ever do. So where did we get to this point in the Riverbank Run? To do that, we have to go back to the mid-1970s. So back in the mid-70s, Frank Cashman with the Grand Rapids Track Club approached Marty Allen with Old Kent Bank at the time, and they talked about initiating a road race in downtown Grand Rapids. Frank worked out the course, felt like it was a perfect distance. It started and finished downtown Grand Rapids, went out to Johnson Park, really incorporated the river and the beauty of the river. They brought in Al Owens from the Grand Rapids Track Club he was tasked with coming up with the name for the event. Really wasn't super hard. He told me he looked at the river, he looked at Old Kent Bank, he looked at the course, which was going along the riverbank, and it became the Old Kent Riverbank Run at the time. In 1978, just over 1,000 runners took to the streets of downtown Grand Rapids for the first annual Old Kent Riverbank Run. Back in 2001, when Fifth Third merged with Old Kent Bank, the name was changed for the event to showcase Fifth Third Bank. In 2018, there was a change in race ownership, and Riverbank Events and Media took over ownership of the event. Russ Hines, who some of you may be familiar with in the area, he met with area leaders, including Amway, Fifth Third, Corewell Health, to ensure that the Amway Riverbank Run, or at that time the Fifth Third Riverbank Run, would go on for years. In 2019 is when the name transitioned to the Amway Riverbank Run, which is presented by Fifth Third Bank, and Corewell Health is the official health partner. So that brings us to where we are today. The Amway Riverbank Run has impacted the local economy, charities, thousands of individuals. It's opened the door to to prove that the Grand Rapids community can hold large sporting events. And it was a major stepping stone to the Meyer LPGA, the Grand Rapids Griffins, the Grand Rapids Gold, the Rise, the West Michigan Whitecaps. They all kind of followed the lead of the Riverbank Run to bring those sporting organizations to Grand Rapids. So this year we celebrate the 48th running of the Amway Riverbank Run. More than 11,000 people are expected to participate in the event. 7 of those individuals have run all of the previous 47 years, and they've all signed up for the 48th. They've said that they're pushing it to the 50th, so we'll see if they make it that far. The event features the largest 25K road race in the country, which is 15.5 miles. We are the only 25K wheelchair division in the world, and we also have a 25K hand cycle division as well. If you're not familiar with the hand cycle, they're kind of laid back in a prone position, and they use their arms to navigate the course, and it's incredible the speeds that those guys go. In addition to those events, we have a 10K run, a 5K run. We have various team competitions, which we have a public safety division, and I see all you guys just itching to sign up for it. So, we have a 5K community walk, and then we have our junior event on May 7th as well. New this year, for those people where one race just isn't enough, we have a Triple Crown and a Double Down. The Triple Crown event is running the 5K, the 10K, and the 25K all on the same day. And we actually have about 50 or 60 people that have registered for that. So there are some crazies out there. So we truly have something for everyone. Every year we work with our participants and reach out to different participants and find out what their why is for participating in the Amway Riverbank Run. Our charity partner program is something that we are very proud of. Since 2008, we've raised over $2.3 million for local charities. This provides the opportunities for nonprofits to utilize the Amway Riverbank Run for fundraising opportunities and community relations purposes. This year's 2025 Amway Riverbank Run charity partners are Feeding America West Michigan, Friendship Miles, Humane Society of West Michigan, and Inner City Christian Foundation. Another area of focus for us is we're committed to the health and wellness of our youngest runners, and we encourage participation of those children through our Feeling Good Mileage Club, which, see, they're going to train. Through our Feeling Good Mileage Club, which this year will impact about 21,000 children in the 75 schools that we partner with within the greater Grand Rapids area, all the way down to Kalamazoo, Lakeshore, and even over into Ionia. And then again, our Amway Junior, which is at East Kentwood High School. That is on Wednesday, May 7th. And last year we had over 800 kids register for that. And this year we're hoping for about 1,000 kids to participate in that event. Super fun. We have a family fun area with inflatables, games, giveaways. It's crazy every year to see the kids go out on the track and run, and there's always a handful of kids where the parents are just dragging them off the track. You know, we've had kids that have done three miles or more in doing loops around the track. So super fun event. If you've never experienced it, even if you don't have children, it's super fun to come out and just see the excitement and the smiles on the kids' faces when they're running. Our Road Warrior program is something that kind of took a hiatus for a little while. We've brought it back this year. Our Road Warriors are ambassadors for the race. They work with the charity partners as well. This includes people from all walks of life and fitness levels. We've got 8 Road Warriors this year, plus our coach, Amanda Van Bennekom. The goal of this program is to take people that are at all fitness levels, and could be somebody that has never completed a 5K, and get them trained all the way through to start the 25K and ultimately finish the 25K. We have people that are those first timers, and we have people that are Boston Marathon qualifiers. So it is truly all fitness levels, all walks of life. And then probably our biggest group of people the stories that we hear are people that are just out there for personal growth, personal accomplishment. And this year we have people that are recovering from heart attacks. I had a gentleman reach out that is a leukemia recovering, family trauma, spinal surgery. Many people are on a weight loss journey or find that running is truly a way of helping cope with mental health issues. And believe it or not, the individual that is the spinal surgery person is one of the Road Warriors, and he's actually going to do the Triple Crown. So the dude's a glutton for punishment. Right? His name is Ryan Olson, and he's a great guy. So how do we make all this happen? The preparation and the planning for the Amway Riverbank Run is truly a year-round process. Whether we're coordinating with the committee, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, everything that we do is to ensure that every runner has a safe, fun, and memorable experience. The behind-the-scenes work includes things like verifying and certifying the race course every year, working with neighborhood organizations and notifying neighbors about road closures so they're not surprised, determining the number of volunteers and locations. Barb, from her experience at Fifth Third, has been involved in that. Many t-shirts. And working with law enforcement to make sure that we have the most most secure and just the best event that we can ever put on in Grand Rapids. But everything that we do from a committee standpoint or a race organization standpoint really seems like nothing compared to the training that we see the runners go through. Training plans began back in November of 2024 with our partnership with Run GR, Gazelle Sports, and the Greater Grand Rapids YMCA. The running community in Grand Rapids is such a welcoming and inclusive group, no matter if you're starting or if you're an experienced runner. So if you're thinking about doing the Amway Riverbank Run or any other run for that matter, and if you need a little help, we're here to help you get that ball rolling. We do free training runs the first Saturday of every month from November to May. That's down at the David D. Hunting YMCA. The runs begin at 8 a.m. and we literally have 250 to 350 people that come out to those training runs and go various distances. Some people will walk a mile or two. Some people are out there doing 18 miles. We support the event through our vendors. Every training run, we've got Amway there with product giveaways. Corwell Health is there to provide medical support or just massage if need be. Gazelle Sports, ASICS, Run GR, they're all there. We provide water and Gatorade out on the route so that people are hydrated no matter how far they're going. And it really is an enjoyable training run that goes out and back and really incorporates a significant portion of the course. We also do training runs every Tuesday out at Perrin Brewing Company. If you're not doing anything tonight, I'll be out there. The second Tuesday of every month is designated for the Amway Riverbank Run. The beauty of that is we provide the appetizers. So you got free lunch today, come on out tonight, run or walk a couple miles and we'll buy your appetizers. Beer's on you, but we'll take care of the food. Race weekend, we've got our Sports and Fitness Expo and our Finish Fest. So Friday, May 9th, we host a Sports and Fitness Expo at DeVos Place. That's from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that's where runners come and pick up their race numbers, their bibs, their packets, and take advantage of late registration if they haven't signed up yet. We also have, this year we're going to have over 75 vendors there that provide products, services, anything that runners may need to help them get across the finish line. So if you have a small business or any business at all, I know Hulse Jepson participates in our expo. If anybody is interested in participating in the expo, just let me know and I can get you the vendor packet. We also have our Finish Fest. So if you haven't experienced the Amway Riverbank Run or seen it on TV or anything like that, the atmosphere is truly electric from the start line all the way through to the finish line. We've got live music, DJs, spirit stations out on the course, volunteers that are all over the course providing aid at the aid stations, supporting and encouraging participants all the way from the start line to the finish line, no matter which event you're participating in. The events of the day are really truly capped off with our Finish Fest, which is again at DeVos Place. We have music, food, jumbotrons, beer, selfie stations, just so many different people walking around with their medals on, showing off their bling. It truly is just a super fun and an exciting area to experience. Our course really hasn't changed since the mid-'70s. The course, again, we start and finish in downtown Grand Rapids, goes out to Johnson Park and comes back. And one of the things that's nice about the Amway Riverbank Run is we are the host of the 25K USATF National Championships. We have been since 1995. This brings elite athletes in from all over the country, including Olympic athletes. It's amazing to see the fitness and how quickly they can get through that course. So kind of the call to action that I have, if you're not a runner, we are always looking for volunteers. We need thousands of volunteers to be able to put this event on. So if you're available the second Saturday in May, May 10th, please consider volunteering. If you are a runner and you haven't registered for the Amway Riverbank Run yet, there is a $10 discount code. The code is up on the screen there, but you can always reach out to me, and I can get that code to you as well. The run sign up is through our website, AmwayRiverbankRun.com. There's a link right off of that main page. Thank you very much.
I've known Steve and Russ Hines for, well, how many years? Let's see, yes. I retired from the bank and worked the Riverbank Run, and I think at the time it was 3,000 t-shirts I would prepare for the volunteer packets, but I have been a part of that Riverbank Run, so it's an amazing event and fun to do. So another round of applause to our speakers, please. Jalen, thank you so much for being here. I want to thank each and every one of you again. I'm hoping to see you at our June quarterly luncheon and at all of our multi-chamber events. Just invite everyone you can. It's always so great to see you. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy the sunshine out there. Have a great day. Thank you.